and welcome back to the show. It's I Quit My Band. How's everyone doing tonight?
I'm excellent.
Great. That's good. We all saw a nice little show this weekend. JJ went to go see Ty Segall. We saw Danny Brown. We're juiced up.
We are.
Yeah.
Some of our two artists who have underperformed in views on this
channel
that we love very much.
We can't really talk about either one of them anymore because the audience doesn't like it.
Yeah.
But if you're new here, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Comment down below. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok for podcast clips and comedy skits. Get the shirt in the description and subscribe to our Patreon page. $5 a month to become a quitter and get weekly bonus content. We are talking about Some Kind of Monster in 2 parts. We did part 1 probably about the first hour 15 last week. We're going to take a break this week because it is a monster.
It is a monster
of some kind.
Of some kind.
And that kind is long.
Yeah.
It's a long documentary. We can't rip through these like supergroup, and we got a lot to get through tonight.
I miss supergroup. Oh my god.
Don't pay attention.
Biffed.
Don't pay attention to the cat. She broke a fucking glass on my last nerve, dude.
Went head first into the corner of that wall, by the way. So.
True lemon of an animal.
I'm getting
just an absolute
clunker.
Of a fucking animal.
Cats for clunkers still a thing.
Cats for clunkers.
Dude, cats for clunkers.
Cats for
turn that in for
We're throwing her in the clunker. I'm getting. I called the guy to replace the steps and put a door on. So she will never be down.
I thought you were going to say, I called a guy to euthanize that guy.
I called a guy to come pick her up and take her away.
I got a guy to take care of things.
She's gone.
The door is a smart move.
The door was going to be a thing that was going to happen like years ago, and then I got quoted for like $3,000 for a door. And I was like, all right, no door. You kidding? But
all right, no door.
Yeah. But we're getting a deal this time.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah, no more cat down here.
Is it the deck guy?
It's the deck guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it'll take 3 months.
Yeah, it'll be wheeling and dealing. There'll be tolls and shit laying around here.
Your dad will be pissed about it.
Oh, it'll be so pissed. What's the door? Is there green spots on the door? No. Then he is fucking you.
That's the best comment.
We'll tell that story someday on the podcast.
The deck womanized?
Is it womanized?
Did he womanize your deck?
Womanize that deck? Anyway. So, yeah, the Some Kind of Monster Part 2 is not going to be coming out this Sunday, but it's going to be the next Sunday.
I think we've hit so many consecutive Sundays on the page. You know?
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate because we have gotten a lot of new subscribers on the Patreon like this week because of Some Kind of Monster. So thank you for subscribing. That's awesome. But you are going to have to wait a week. Maybe we'll put something on there this week if I could get to something or if someone could get to something.
Maybe episode 1 finally drops.
Maybe we could put episode 1
0.
out. This might be a good time for that.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Thank you,
go.
JJ, for that
You're
great
welcome.
idea.
No problem.
Tonight, before we get into anything else, we're going to do a little album review of something we've been looking forward to for a while now. It's the new album by a band called Lip Critic. Their new album called Theft World. I think this is their second record.
That appears to be incorrect.
Is that incorrect?
Yeah, I think it's their third or their fourth.
Okay.
Third.
Okay. Wow.
Hex Dealer and Lip Critic 2 are
Okay.
the 3 out.
I knew about Hex Dealer. I didn't know about Lip Critic 2.
Yeah. 2020.
Well, anyway, this is their third record called Theft World. I've been looking forward to this because when we reviewed YHWH Nailgun at the beginning of 2025, there was a lot of people reaching out being like, you got to check out Lip Critic if you like this stuff. And I did. I remember checking out a little bit of Hex Dealer and being like, yeah, this is good. But I think the weirdness of YHWH, I was like, nothing's going to be that good.
You were like, Yahweh? No way.
No way. Yeah. Everything was just, with YHWH, it was too, like, interesting. So, like, when I heard, like, this band, I was just like, yeah, I don't really know. It's not, it sounds pretty stock to my ears. I'm just kidding. But anyway, yeah, I was into it, but not as into it as, I didn't think it was like weird enough. But having heard a bunch of these singles for this new record, I've been pretty jazzed about this.
Yeah, I ended up getting into Hex Dealer like probably sometime last year, and I really dig it. I like the guy's voice a lot. He kind of reminds me of the guy from Squid, like on Bright Green Field a little bit.
I didn't make that connection at all.
With like a little like that cartoony quality to it. And yeah, I thought Hex Dealer was really good, like some bangers on that. My Wife and the Goblin, I think, is one of them, and Milky Max, Bork Pelly. So I was pumped for this as well, but mostly off of the strength of Hex Dealer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd never heard. I mean, I knew this band, but I'd never listened to their music before. I've just like seen them be posted about and people psyched about them.
Yeah, that's how I was.
You know,
too.
that was kind of, and that's where I am with a lot of bands. For some reason, I'm like, oh, people are talking about them.
Yeah.
I'm not listening until I have to.
Yeah, I'm not listening to this podcast makes me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I heard that they played a show at Bottle Rocket with this band called MS Paint.
Oh shit, we've talked about MS Paint.
Yeah, after I heard like a couple of their songs, like that swagged out voice that he has reminded me a lot of MS Paint.
Yes.
Which is like what you were talking about. I didn't think about Squid, but it's like this white guy, like MySpace 2001 era inflection of rapping, you know?
Yeah.
Like, whoa, yeah. You know, it has this like Valley guy vibe to it. I'm not the one you want to war. Like it's like it's too swag. It's so swaggy to me. You know? It almost is too much swag.
It's swag, but like there's also part of it that sounds like a bus stop vagrant got downloaded into the Matrix as well.
There's a little of that, sure, yeah.
You there's an unhingedness to
the
it.
Oracle.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's sort of the Oracle.
Yeah. That's a bus stop vagrant that got downloaded in the Matrix. Yeah, but this record, I mean, I was looking forward to the record because of the singles. The song "Legs in a Snare" is the first one that they released, and that I was down with that one. Like it's experimental, but it has like a melody, and it has, you know, some singing rather than just like you know, this like weird intense rapping in it. But this is basically like a noise project. They have a drummer and they have two like synth guys. It's all very Death Grips.
Yes.
You know, except if there was two Flatlanders instead of one.
Mm-hmm. They have a bassist too, right?
I didn't think they had a bassist, but maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe the bassist, one of the bassists, plays a giant metal box with buttons on it. Yeah. I never know what those things are. I'm always like, it's a synth, but there's just wires that come out of it.
Oh, and that's analog. Like that's how they create patches and shit.
Patches.
That way,
I mean,
we call them Patch Adams where I'm from.
Get the fuck out of here with that. Patches.
Yeah,
that's not a real. That's
how they did it. That's how they did it before computers.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah. I was into this album. It's very abrasive and not in a way that turned me off. I can take abrasive. I like noisy shit. It's like I got like lightning bolt-esque vibes at certain points, just with like how clipping it was at certain times, and it's not metal, but also it's got like some very heavy duty qualities to it, like industrial, like maximalist shit, and they don't stay around too long, which I like too. I was looking at the lengths of all of their releases, and they're all like very reasonably. I mean, you can't really do this type of thing for 45 minutes, or else people are gonna start to get a headache.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I thought a lot of these songs were cool, but like I don't know about like headache inducing to the point of like lightning bolt, because lightning bolt is like fuck
screeching.
Yeah, that's
shit.
like real. Like your ears are fucking dissolved.
Yeah.
But the drum tones, I can hear a little bit of lightning bolt too.
Yeah,
the
like
snare.
Snare.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I got a lot. I think the biggest influence for me that I got from this was Death Grips.
Yeah.
He's not doing like an MC Ride impression by any means, but the vocal inflections on some of the songs, especially Jackpot, where it's like I feel like I can point to the Death Grips songs off of like No Love that it sounds like. But I thought like the noises were really cool, and it's not, you know, this is in no way a hip hop album. I really don't know what I would call this album. I just like an experimental noise rock.
Shit.
Yeah, I think we continue to run into this problem with like Mandy Indiana, YHWH Nailgun, similar like bands that mix like rock, but like really heavy, noisy electronic stuff. And I think it's like anti-coworker music.
It is, yeah.
It's like music that if you showed your coworkers, that's when you find out that they did a happy hour without you.
That's true, yeah. They're like, he showed us these bands, and it was just, what the hell?
It was fucked up, dude.
It was fucked up.
Yeah, I really like that. I mean, Jackpot is awesome.
I love Jackpot.
I love that like sample of like whatever that fire alarm thing is.
Yeah.
That's a great song, and yeah, it's like I felt similar about Hex Dealer, where like sometimes there is kind of like there's just a cohesion with everything. Like it's hard for me to like that standout track or that standout track.
I felt the same way.
Milky Max is probably like the outlier on Hex Dealer because like the synth is so like catchy.
Yeah.
But like there's also not a false note on the record.
No.
Yeah.
Like everything that they choose to do feels like cohesive in a way where you're like, okay, this all makes sense. But sometimes like there's not a vocal refrain or a piece of the instrumentation that I'm immediately like, oh, that's Talon as opposed to Charity Dinner.
It's it's like to me 100 gecs minus the jagged edges.
Yeah,
everything's a little not in like a pleasing way, but more of an aggressive way. They're still smoothed over. You know what I mean?
It is like soupy in that way a little bit, where it starts to become like each song kind of runs together a bit, even though each song is sick and has like their own character. I think it's the vocals. Like I like the vocals. I like what he's doing. Like it was really tough for me to pin down like what what was bothering me about the record, because I like the vocals. I think he does like a good job and does like this one thing really well that you don't hear many other vocalists doing. But I think it's just like the rapping and leaving most like of the refrains to be like blank. Like he does like his verses, and then the part that there would be a chorus is just like an instrumental patch. Yeah, which is cool because the instrumental patches are really sick. But like, there's not much to like cling on to with these songs because of like it's just not really like a verse chorus album.
No, it's more of just like a mush of low end synth and like frequencies being pushed at you. You remember that band that you put on a Tracks episode one time, B, whatever?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
They're like the way extreme version of this, where they're like glitchy and all over the place. But the abrasiveness, I kind of got. I don't know. There's like a pool of bands that are very abrasive and very noisy that like. This band definitely draws from in a lot of ways.
Big time. Yeah, there's like a thing going on with like industrial punk or whatever you want to call this stuff.
1,000%.
But I do think that like that guy's vocal approach is what makes Lip Critic stand out from other bands of that ilk. And I do really like the vocal approach. I think like comparing this to Hex Dealer, there was like a few more like hype songs.
Okay.
Like that would like almost have like the same energy as like a Joey V and Bray type song.
Oh yeah.
Joey Valence and Bray.
Yeah.
But like way heavier, way more fucked up. And there's like parts of this that like do go into that like vapor wavy type thing.
Yeah, yeah.
If like the vapor was coming off like a toxic waste sludge
one of those like barrels that have like the
neon
fucking
green
sludge wave
coming out.
Yeah, it's like a Canva
with the
graphic.
exclamation point.
And like one song in particular, I'm trying to find which one. Charity Dinner I like a lot, where there's
Charity
like
Dinner's sick.
A Sega Genesis quality to the music that like I really like. I like playing with that. Like they do this thing where they'll have like a really poppy or really like 16-bit Nintendo thing happening, and then just the most abrasive either drum or acid bass over top of it that I think is really cool.
It's like you dropped your Game Boy and then threw it in a swimming pool.
Yeah.
It is a lot like
and then
that.
tried to turn it back on.
You
get Lip Critic.
Yeah, your Game Boy starts fucking b-boying at you. Turn it off! Turn it the fuck off!
Turn me back on!
I'm gonna explode!
Yeah, there is like there's
Fucking
like,
Ash Ketchum.
Turn me back off.
Turn me off.
yeah, there's like some sort of like Fred Schneider.
Yeah, I don't.
Kind of, I've been trying to place it as well, and like the guy from Squid is the closest I could get. Just that, like the way you end sentences.
Yeah. It's like if. I mean, I guess Fred Schneider. I was about to say like if John Mulaney like rapped, but John Mulaney sounds like Fred Schneider
A little bit.
Like
yeah.
he kind of has the same voice.
Fred Schneider is
Schneider-esque.
kind of the guy who birthed this whole scene.
A little
Yeah.
bit, yeah.
Like,
Schneiderian.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about the voice. Like I really like it. There's some parts of it that I'm like, it's so swaggy that it reminds me of like a certain guy in high school. You know what I mean?
Do we like that guy?
I don't know. He's like nice one-on-one, but in a group, he's kind of like.
Okay.
He was an asshole to me when I saw him on a Friday, but we had a free mod together.
Nice.
And he was cool.
Nice.
It's kind of like that guy.
Got it.
Yeah, the songs on here, like, I don't know, like, most of the songs on here are pretty fucking banging. And it kind of has the whole, like, it gave me, like, Viagra Boys vibes with, like, the theft world, cave world. Like, there's a lot of songs about, like, being, just kind of,
like shoplifting.
yeah, shoplifting is cool. Charity Dinner, for some reason, has that vibe. Yard Sale, Debt Forest, Jackpot, like, it's all about, like, I don't know. It's very like Uncut Gems, I guess, like that kind of mentality,
like anxiety ridden.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it does send a chill up your spine in a lot of ways, but like, yeah, it's basically like being $200,000 in debt, like losing your ass on like a fucking slot machine, but like just going out and buying like a bottle of Ciroc for yourself. Anyway.
Yeah, you're swagged out.
Yeah.
But you have like a 9-game parlay that's just gonna absolutely fuck you
Yeah,
so
you're
bad.
done. There's
You're gonna
nothing
have
in
absolutely
your wallet.
no money left.
Yeah, there's
Been
a guy
there.
chasing you and he has a gun. You're in trouble.
Yeah.
But you're having a good time anyway.
Yeah.
And there is like some Viagra Boys, like some of the bass lines kind of gave me that.
Yeah.
And the abrasiveness throughout I did like, and again I think like 31 minutes is like the maximum. 'Cause
Perfect.
I think Hexword was 31 minutes too.
They're all and then the
Hex Dealer.
first
Hex
first one is like 2022. So
Yeah.
they're not really going for it's a sprint, not a marathon type of a thing,
Yeah.
which
And-
is good.
And I do like when he switches into like the death metal scream.
Yeah, the screaming is
Like,
They got a
neat thing.
great screen.
He does. And
yeah.
like there's a couple times where it like transitions, like you'll hear him go from Fred Schneider and like transition
Yeah.
into fucking Burzum or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, it works really well. They pick their spots. It's not like every song he's doing it. But yeah, I like that those two things can exist.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like for how different, this type of music is to black metal or screamo or whatever it is. For some reason, it doesn't feel out of place when he does it. Like, it seems like they all probably... A lot of bands like this have, like, roots in emo or pop punk or something like that. And then, like, they just kind of, get sick of it and flow into something much cooler. So I feel like, if you dig back with these guys a little bit, it'd probably be like, oh, we were all in fucking emo bands in 2009.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What else we want to say about this? I feel like it might be CA time.
It might be CA
Yeah,
time.
even though it's pretty short, I think it's CA time. Who wants to start?
I'll go first. This is I kind of said it earlier. I enjoy it for the abrasive sludge pile that it is, and that like not much like sticks out to me per se in terms of like that's the banger, that's what it, but it's 30 minutes, so it's not like it could all be kind of smushed into that category of like, whoa, okay, cool, you know what I mean? So I think it's really impressive what they do in terms of production and like moving frequencies. Like I was listening to it so loud in my house because my fiance was out of town, so I just was like cranking it right after the thing we're going to review next, which is so different. And I enjoyed just the like reckless attitude that this album has. I definitely have to be in a certain mood for it. Like I'm not going to, we know it's not easy listening, but also like I I'd have to be in a certain headspace to go here, kind of a pissed like fuck my neighbors type thing. And so all that's to say, I enjoyed listening to this. It's not like album of the year or anything like that, but it's a good album. So I think with that, I'm gonna give it a 6.8 out of 10.
All right.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I like this a lot. I don't think I liked it as much as Hex Dealer. It does kind of feel like if it's broke, don't fix it type of thing. They feel very similar, but I just think that there was like a couple more standout tracks on that record than there was this one. I really like their energy. I like that like there isn't a false note in anything, but everything is weird. You know what I mean? Like there's like all these disparate elements that they're bringing together, and I do think it's like the guy's voice that helps kind of tie everything together. Yeah. Like it kind of feels like it doesn't matter what the sound is underneath. As long as you have that guy's voice, which is like so immediately recognizable, it's going to sound like a Lip Critic song.
Yeah.
I do think I would like to hear them kind of branch out a bit after hearing these two albums back to back, like, finding a way to make these songs maybe a bit more hooky or stick with you in a different way than I think you're right. Like Leg and a Snare is the closest thing on this record, and it starts with that kind of like sing-songy sort of melody, and then like he doubles up like the amount of words in it, and it becomes more of like a rapping type thing. Yeah. Like finding different ways to do that would be cool. But overall, I really like it. I out of the different bands that we talked about in sort of like the Anti-Coworker music umbrella, I think I kind of vibe with what they're doing the most, like the mix of like hip hop and like weird industrial noise stuff. But like you said, I do have to be in like a certain mood. Like it feels like I just stole a vehicle, but it's like slow. And like I shouldn't, like I stole a Zamboni. I'm driving down the fucking road.
Stealing a vehicle in an A24 movie.
Yeah.
Stealing a Zamboni is awesome.
Yeah.
Hoping that I can get downhill, get some fucking real nice momentum going.
For some reason, the cops also are in Zambonis. They can't catch up to you.
Just like an 8 mile per hour fucking chase. Yeah, there's like this like analog technology quality to it, like a 56K modem hacker sort of vibe to this that I like. Overall, I'm feeling like a 7.4 on it.
7.4, okay.
The dial-up sound would not be out of place on this album.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like that, like
no, I feel like they probably threw it in there.
It's probably in there.
Actually, know.
Yeah.
It does have that vibe of like walking into like a dark room, and there's just like keyboards like nailed to the wall. You know what I mean? There's like screens and stuff that like don't quite make sense.
Yeah. But yet they skateboard.
Yet there's skateboards also. It's just
there's like that Eric Andre bit where he's like completely covered in technology.
And he's like, "Well, show me this guy's
show me this guy's balls. You've got a little poop in your penis."
Like the music equivalent of that guy.
It's exactly that. I mean, I really enjoyed this because you guys were saying how you have to like be in a certain mood for it. I feel like I really am into like noise and weird music at this moment in time. Like I really like the Anti-Coworker thing that's going on right now. And I thought they kind of hit this out of the park. I mean, there are things on this record that I'm not like, I'm still like getting used to it, but I can feel that, I can feel that deep within me of just like, I'm going to be Googling this band and Wikipedia and finding out every single little thing about
knowing all their names.
You're a couple more patches, a couple more of these types of releases from setting up your own patches.
Dude.
I'm gonna be like,
you look like a fucking old timey operator.
Yeah.
You want to start a band with me? No,
absolutely not.
I thought this was really, really fun. I like the vocals. I like the instrumentals. Like I think they do the noise rock experimental thing probably, like you said, like best out of all of the weird anti-coworker music bands that we've listened to. I like that that's a new genre now.
Yeah.
We dubbed it,
Anti-coworker. Anti-coworker music. Like, I love YHWH Nailgun, but I think that they have a really, like, they have a kind of a unique sound that's, like, very hard to get into. Mandy Indiana feels a little bit more abrasive than this. This feels like taking the best of both worlds there and kind of meshing it together to make like something weird but something accessible as well. There's a lot of Death Grips vibes on this, which I like a lot. The only thing is I just don't, like you guys said, there's not really one to grab onto. I guess like the ones I come back to are the singles, which is a little bit unfortunate. But I guess like if there's some other like deep cuts or whatever on this record that I would come back to. Charity Dinner, Debt Forest, Shoplifting.
I like Yard Sale too.
Yard Sale, yeah. They're all two Lux also. It's just a really fun record. But yeah, there's just like, don't expect hooks if you're getting into this. But like, it's anti-coworker music.
It's a vibe.
You're not going to get
Coworkers
hooks.
like hooks.
You're never going to get the hooks.
No.
Yeah, so I'm like interested to see like where, how often I come back to this year, but I've come back to the song Jackpot and the Legs in a Snare quite a bit. And it's a band that I'm looking forward to seeing live at some point too. I'm going to go a 7.7 on this. It is a 7.3.
It's an anti-coworker, hell yeah.
Anti-coworker, hell yeah.
Perfect.
I mean, I think that is perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, and comparing it with the other ones, I would say you're right. Like, YHWH is doing, like, their own thing.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody will sound exactly like that.
They don't have enough rototoms to sound like that.
Yeah. And I think, like, the Mandy album was more impressive musically.
Yeah.
Like, all the different, like, musical changes and
Yeah.
stuff. Whereas, like, this is the band that I was like, to test if you will even like this kind of shit at all. I would hit you with Lip Critic.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes, that is a good way to
To
play
test
it.
if we can be friends
If
or
we
not.
can even be friends.
Yeah.
If we can go from coworker to buds.
Yeah, to anti-coworker.
To anti-
To the two guys both getting wrote up by HR.
Yeah, it's funny how all three of these bands, and there's probably more that we're forgetting.
Oh, yeah.
But it's funny that all three of these bands have really like unique vocal styles.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like this guy has the swagged out Mulaney. YHWH Nailgun has ripping your balls off out of your ass. And Mandy Indiana is French,
Yes.
which is just as weird as both of those things.
If
then-
not weirder.
Yeah. And the model actress has like
That's true. Model actress.
Trent Reznor if he could sing a little better.
If he
Yeah.
was Trent Reznor, if he was Kylie Minogue.
yes.
Yeah.
Kylie Reznor.
Kylie
Wow.
Reznor. Yeah.
Trent Minogue.
Trent Minogue.
I think I like Trent Minogue better than,
Trent Minogue.
than Kylie Reznor.
Yeah, Trent Minogue is better.
That's cool.
But yeah, we got to do some sort of anti-coworker
The anti-coworker draft, maybe.
draft or the anti-coworker draft
Yeah.
might be good. Who's good enough to be in that
Who
realm?
can enter? Like
can
yeah,
enter?
and like
Or
yeah.
a draft into a bracket to determine
Yeah.
the ultimate
Yes.
anti-coworker.
and maybe like The Birth.
The Birth.
Because I think if you go back far enough, it is maybe 9 Inch Nails.
It probably is.
It could
Nine
explore
Inch
the
Nails.
origins of
Who's-
anti-coworker.
Who's the godfather of anti-coworker?
Yeah.
It's
music?
definitely Reznor.
Dude, Reznor's. I mean, and now he's like at his pinnacle.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Where like
he's
just
the
made.
CEO.
He's the.
He used to be
Of
the
the
guy
company.
and buy the copier that you didn't want to
Yes,
talk to.
dude.
You're like, don't
Dude,
talk to him. Dude.
That's Trent.
He
He's
fucks
just-
like an animal. Dude. You can't.
fuck my wife like an animal.
He's horny all the time.
Yeah, and he just made probably one of the biggest anti-coworker music records of the year.
Yeah.
With the Boys Noise.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's it. I think
That's
that's it. Thanks everyone for watching. Tell us what you thought of this record in the comments. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok for podcast clips and comedy skits. Get the shirt. Subscribe on Patreon, $5 a month for bonus episodes. We're doing some kind of monster part 2 in a week. But yeah, it's Lip Critic. It's an anti-coworker. Hell yeah. 7.3 out of 10. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.